slaves and some rebels. And they looked very much like the Mexican guys look like with the bullets, with those bullets like that.
Tough-looking guys.
Tough-looking guys.
And that's the music that came out of that.
They came out with that, with the cangacero music and bayão. And this has a lot to do with the country of Holland, with the Dutch. Because when we go to country music of Dutch, you find the same melodies. The typical agreste, cangacero, bayão music will be...
That's the Dutch touch.
And then the Dutch note will come here.
With a little extra. Okay.
That little detail. And then they put the rhythm of Rafika. And they come.
You know, that is so interesting. That
And then it came.
This album you play 3 different guitars and you do all those different...
And one of those will be... Well, rough. I'm playing rough, you know. Unless I go to Sao Paulo or Rio, I can't play that same song and go like...
Oh, that's a mellow version of that sound. It's beautiful. Let me ask you something.
Another attitude. It's another attitude.
Let me ask you something. Could you name at least 2 or 3 famous people that you have actually been on stage with or been played on stage and they have been on the audience?
Yeah.
Famous people that we all look up to as incredible musicians.
Yeah. Well, when I came to this country, I came from I got here in 1978, and I had grew up in a military dictatorship. In the military dictatorship, we didn't have that many access to images of famous musicians. I used to be a fanatic for jazz, for the American jazz. So that's become my father and everything, and then bossa nova, very influenced by jazz. So I knew a bunch of names, but I never had seen their faces. So when I came to New York, I went to a jam session and the guy says, "Hey man, why don't you come tomorrow to this place here I'm playing?" The name of the place I never forget, because I became a local there for about a year. I became part of the family. The name of the place was called the Tin Palace. It was located on 6th Street and 2nd Avenue, I think, or 3rd Avenue.
So
close to Astor Place.
Close to Broadway?
Close to Astor Place,
Astor
downtown.
Place.
6th Street on East Village. It's called the Tin Palace. Then later on, they changed it to the singing waitresses. But for some reason, I was playing over there, and well, a bunch of nice guys and everything. And I kept on coming there because they say, come tomorrow. And then I was playing it. And then one Brazilian guy told me, "Man, you're really hitting the spot. You're playing with Dexter Gordon, you're playing with Chet Baker, you're playing with all these guys, Ron Carter, and you're playing with George Benson was on the audience." I said, "What are you talking about?" And they says, "No, man, I'm playing a little bar over there." They said, "Well, that's a secret spot where all the jazz stars hang out after they do their concerts up in the fancy part of town and stuff like that."
It's like rock and roll heaven.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know the film The Top Gun with Tom Cruise, where they have all these jet pilots, they hang out in a little bar.
Exactly.
That's what it was, you know, it was their place. I mean, but then I started thinking, they were already knocking on my door with fried chicken and stuff. Yeah, but, "Hey, let's go, man." They come to get me at my door because I lived close to that. Charlie Rouse just come to my house. Charlie Rouse was a saxophone player for Thelonious Monk, and he happened to be considered the king of saxophone after John Coltrane died. But for me, Charlie was like such a sweet guy, Because all these guys like Brazilian jazz. They like Brazilian jazz, bossa nova.
You know, Woody Allen used to play in this little clubs also close to the area that he had his own band there. Did you ever meet Woody
Yeah,
Allen?
but he was more up on the other part of town. Well, Central Park would divide the town in the north, uptown and midtown and downtown. This is downtown. Woody Allen would hang out more uptown.
Do you remember the place called the Green Parrot Lounge?
Yeah.
I met Chuck Berry there.
Yeah.
I met Chuck Berry there. I made friends with him there back in 1983.
Yeah, listen, I was playing with Jaco Pastorius was on bass, and we played at this place called the 55 Grand Street, okay? And we were hanging out, and I've always been a Led Zeppelin when I was a teenager.
Me
I
too.
used to surf, you know.
Me too.
We all the surfers. I used to play jazz, but I used to idolize rock and roll bands and rock bands from England. All the Led Zeppelin was like, you know what I mean? So Jimmy Page was sort of like a king, like Jimi Hendrix and stuff for us. So I was playing in 1982 with Jaco Pastorius was in the band. Jerry Gonzalez was a Latin jazz night. But Jerry Gonzalez is one of the greatest trumpet players and percussion players in New York City. And he's very well respected by Miles Davis and all these guys.
Yes.
Jerry Gonzalez is a heavy guy. So we were playing with Jerry Gonzalez gig, and I was on stage, and Jaco was on bass. We were sideman. Me, Jaco, and I was sideman of Jerry Gonzalez. Because Jerry Gonzalez is like like Arturo Sandoval, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden, Jaco turns around. I had two guitars. I always bring two guitars in case a string breaks or something. So Jaco turns around and says to me like this, hey, can a friend of mine play blues with us? Could you let him use your guitar? I says, yeah, of course. I mean, the guy took the guitar, sacó la guitarra y empezó a tocar el blues. Pero yo tenía un otro guiso con el baterista eso, que era una cosa que iba a se pasar mañana. Entonces no estamos preocupados más con qué está pasando allí, porque lo que está pasando allí ya son es blues. Yeah, that guy is playing the blues. A friend of Jaco Pastorius, un amigo de Jaco Pastorius, está tocando el blues, ¿no? Entonces yo estaba hablando con el baterista. We're not paying attention, no estamos prestando atención a nada. Y hablando, entonces mañana nos encontramos a la calle 11, mira, el tuxedo, because you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, when the blues finishes, the guy turns around and gives the guitar back to me. Cuando miré la cara, yo conozco, yo ya vi ese tipo.
¿Quién era?
¿Quién es? Conozco él. And he says, thank you very much. And he gave me the guitar. I said, oh, welcome. And then as I'm cuando estoy poniendo la guitarra así, yo escucho Jaco Pastorius. Hey, let's hear it for Jimmy Page, for Led Zeppelin.
No.
I turn around and I go like that. Holy shit, we lost the chance. Perdemos la chance. Estábamos tocando con Jimmy Page y no lo sabíamos. We didn't. No me di cuenta, no, ni mí ni el baterista, que estábamos tocando. Pero hablando. Estábamos tocando con Jimmy Page, y no me di cuenta. I didn't get. I mean, this is the kind of New York stuff. I was talking to this guy, and I want to go. I want to go to the restroom because I got to go back to this place. And this guy talking about guitar, porque la guitarra que yo tengo una Fender, que yo tengo una Gibson, pero la Gibson, and I'm like, okay.
And meanwhile, Jimmy Page was there, and you guys didn't think about it.
Yeah, well, this other time, this guy's talking to me, and I say, oh, boy, what a guy, man. This guy never stopped talking. I said, okay, mira, I gotta play. I'll talk to you later. Cuando me llegué al palco, and I got back to the stage, the guy say, hey, Jeff Beck really likes you.
Oh my God, Jeff
what
Beck.
are you talking about? Like I said, well, Jeff Beck was talking to you. And I go, say,
that's the guy that was talking to you?
That was that guy talking to me because it was dark. And I go like, Jeff Beck was that guy was Jeff Beck, but then he had left already. But esas son cosas que pasan in 1978, 79 in New York City.
My goodness. It reminds me one day in the airport I met Bob Denver, the guy from Gilligan's Island. He came up to me and asked me for a cigarette. And he says, oh, Todd, you saved my life. And I looked at him, I go, are you Gilligan from Gilligan's Island? And he goes, yes, but don't tell anybody, please.
Yeah.
So I said, I won't. And we talked for a little bit because there was some photographers there. Anyway, I think that we are mostly done with this show tonight. And I want to thank you so much, Claudio, because you made this show Okay, you are one. Let me see the other CD over there. That's the other CD.
This is coming up. Y eso es totalmente opuesto de esto. Esto es rústico, es rustic. This is very sophisticated Brazilian jazz, like bossa nova, like contemporary Jobim type of stuff. Stuff that I write, but it's very sophisticated, the sound. There's not a noise or nothing. We play very delicately, and there's a very nice, beautiful CD coming out. And it has Artur Maia on bass, and Manny Montero, but Artur Maia is one of the most famous bass players. He passed away on December 15th.
Well, you can get it at iTunes and at Amazon.
Yeah.
Correct?
Through the Boom Boom.
To the Boom Boom
Records.
Records.
The Boom Boom Records, to the Boom Boom Baby, from the Boom Boom
Exactly.
site.
Hey,
you
guys.
get a link to Amazon and
got
you can purchase
A
things.
few people saying hi. Eloy Guanche says hello. How you guys doing? Anita is also saying hi, guys.
Hi,
How you doing?
Anita. Hi, Igor. How you doing? Gracias por participar.
Boom, 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 baby. Boom, 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 baby. Tuesday, Tuesday. So good to me. Tuesday, Fool's Day. It was all I could see. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next Tuesday again, unless the weather changes here on planet Earth. But so far, we want to say thank you, and we want to thank our friend Claudio, and hopefully you will check out his music on iTunes and Amazon through Boom Boom Baby. So until then, take care, beware, and be good to each other. All right? So we got.
Thank you y gracias.